Welcome! Today, we're diving into the essential security settings you should enable first in your customer support software. With customer data at stake, it's crucial to set up robust protections from the very beginning. In this video, we'll walk through the most important configurations, explain why they matter, and help you build a secure foundation for your support operations. Whether you're just starting out or reviewing your current setup, these tips will help you safeguard sensitive information and maintain customer trust. Let's get started by understanding why security is so vital in customer support environments. Customer support software handles a wealth of sensitive information, from personal details to payment data. If this information falls into the wrong hands, it can lead to identity theft, financial loss, and a damaged reputation for your business. That's why security isn't just a technical requirement, it's a fundamental part of building trust with your customers. By prioritizing security settings from the start, you demonstrate your commitment to protecting customer data and complying with regulations. Let's explore the first steps you should take to secure your support platform. The very first security setting to enable is strong user authentication. This means every agent or administrator accessing your customer support software must have a unique login. Avoid shared accounts, as they make it impossible to track who did what. Instead, require each user to create their own credentials. This not only improves accountability, but also allows you to quickly revoke access if someone leaves the team. Let's look at how to set up user authentication effectively. Two-factor authentication, or 2FA, adds an extra layer of security to your customer support software. With 2FA, users must provide a second form of verification, like a code sent to their phone after entering their password. This makes it much harder for attackers to gain access, even if they have someone's password. Enabling 2FA should be one of your top priorities, as it significantly reduces the risk of unauthorized access. A strong password policy is essential for keeping your customer support software secure. Enforce requirements such as minimum password length, use of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and special characters. Additionally, require users to change their passwords regularly and prevent the reuse of old passwords. These measures make it much harder for attackers to guess or crack passwords, protecting your system from brute force attacks. Not every user needs access to every feature or piece of data in your customer support software. Role-based access control, or RBAC, allows you to assign permissions based on job roles. For example, agents can view and respond to tickets, while administrators can manage settings. This limits the risk of accidental or malicious data exposure and ensures users only see what they need to do their jobs. Session timeout settings automatically log users out after a period of inactivity. This is a simple but effective way to prevent unauthorized access if someone leaves their computer unattended. Set reasonable timeout periods long enough for productivity, but short enough to minimize risk. This setting is especially important in shared or public workspaces, where unattended sessions can be a major security risk. IP whitelisting restricts access to your customer support software to specific, approved IP addresses. This means only users connecting from trusted networks like your office can log in. It's a powerful way to block unauthorized access from unknown locations. While it may not be practical for all organizations, enabling IP whitelisting where possible adds a strong layer of defense. Audit logs record every action taken within your customer support software, from logins to data changes. Enabling audit logging allows you to monitor user activity, detect suspicious behavior, and investigate incidents. Regularly review these logs to spot potential security issues early. Monitoring is a proactive step that helps you respond quickly to threats and maintain accountability across your team. Data encryption in transit ensures that information sent between users and your customer support software is protected from eavesdropping. Enable HTTPS and SSL/TLS protocols to encrypt all communications. This prevents attackers from intercepting sensitive data, such as login credentials or customer details, as it travels over the internet. Encryption in transit is a must-have for any modern support platform. Encryption at rest protects data stored within your customer support software. Even if someone gains access to your servers, encrypted data remains unreadable without the proper keys. Enable database encryption and ensure backups are also encrypted. This is especially important for complying with data protection regulations and safeguarding customer information from internal and external threats. If your customer support software integrates with other tools via APIs, securing API access is critical. Use API keys or OAuth tokens and never expose credentials in public repositories. Limit API permissions to only what's necessary, and regularly review access logs for unusual activity. Proper API security prevents unauthorized integrations and data leaks. Keeping your customer support software up to date is one of the simplest yet most effective security measures. Software vendors regularly release patches to fix vulnerabilities, enable automatic updates if possible, or set a schedule to check for updates manually. Staying current with updates helps you stay ahead of emerging threats and ensures your security settings remain effective. Accidents and cyber attacks can happen, so it's vital to have a backup and recovery plan. Enable automatic backups of your customer support data and test your recovery process regularly. Store backups securely, preferably encrypted, and off-site. This ensures you can quickly restore operations and minimize data loss in the event of an incident. Managing user accounts efficiently is key to maintaining security. Set up a clear process for provisioning new users and deprovisioning those who leave the organization. Immediately revoke access for former employees or contractors to prevent unauthorized entry. Automating this process where possible reduces the risk of oversight and keeps your system secure. Data masking hides sensitive customer information from users who don't need to see it. For example, you can mask credit card numbers or social security numbers, showing only the last few digits. This reduces the risk of accidental exposure and helps comply with privacy regulations. Enable data masking features in your support software to protect customer privacy. Customers often send files as part of support requests. Ensure your software scans attachments for viruses and malware before allowing downloads. Restrict the types of files that can be uploaded and set size limits to prevent abuse. These precautions help protect both your team and your customers from malicious files. All communication between your team and customers should be secure. Enable encrypted chat, email, and messaging features within your support software. Avoid using unsecured channels for sharing sensitive information. Secure communication channels help prevent data interception and ensure customer conversations remain private. Exporting customer data can be risky if not properly controlled. Limit data export permissions to only those who truly need them. Monitor export activity and require approval for large or sensitive exports. This reduces the risk of data leaks and helps you maintain control over customer information. Many customer support platforms allow integration with third-party apps. Before enabling any integration, review its security practices and permissions. Only connect trusted apps and regularly audit integrations to ensure they don't introduce vulnerabilities. Disabling unnecessary integrations reduces your attack surface and keeps your environment secure. Even the best security settings can be undermined by human error. Provide regular security awareness training for your support team. Teach them to recognize phishing attempts, handle sensitive data responsibly, and follow best practices. A well-trained team is your first line of defense against social engineering attacks. No system is completely immune to attacks. Prepare for incidents by creating a response plan. Define roles, communication channels, and steps to take if a breach occurs. Test your plan regularly so your team knows exactly what to do in an emergency. A solid incident response plan minimizes damage and speeds up recovery. If your customer support software serves multiple clients or departments, multi-tenancy security is crucial. Ensure data is properly segmented so one client's information is never accessible to another. Enable tenant isolation features and regularly test for cross-tenant vulnerabilities. This protects customer privacy and prevents accidental data exposure. Many support agents use mobile devices to access customer support software. Enforce mobile security settings such as device encryption, screen locks, and remote wipe capabilities. Require the use of secure apps and prohibit access from jailbroken or rooted devices. These steps help prevent data loss if a device is lost or stolen. Agents often access support software through web browsers. Ensure browsers are up to date and configured with security features like pop-up blockers, anti-phishing filters, and secure cookie settings. Discourage the use of public or shared computers for accessing sensitive data. Browser security is a simple but effective way to reduce risk. Don't overlook physical security. Restrict access to computers and servers running your customer support software. Use locked rooms, security cameras, and access badges to prevent unauthorized entry. Physical security complements your digital defenses and helps protect against theft or tampering. Schedule regular security audits to review your settings and identify potential weaknesses. Use internal or external experts to test your defenses and recommend improvements. Audits help you stay proactive, adapt to new threats, and ensure your customer support software remains secure over time. Automated vulnerability scanning tools can help you detect security holes in your customer support software. Schedule scans regularly and address any issues promptly. Scanning helps you catch problems before attackers do, keeping your environment safe and compliant with industry standards. The principle of least privilege means giving users only the access they need to do their jobs, nothing more. This limits the potential damage if an account is compromised. Review user permissions regularly and adjust as roles change. Applying least privilege is a core security best practice for any software environment. A secure password reset process prevents attackers from hijacking accounts. Require identity verification, such as email or SMS confirmation, before allowing password changes. Monitor reset requests for unusual activity and alert users to any changes. This helps ensure only authorized users can reset their credentials. Monitor login attempts and block IP addresses that show signs of suspicious activity, such as repeated failed logins or access from unusual locations. Automated blocking tools can help prevent brute force attacks and reduce the risk of unauthorized access to your customer support software. Unused features or modules can introduce security vulnerabilities. Review your customer support software and disable any functions you don't need. This reduces your attack surface and makes it easier to manage security settings. Less complexity means fewer opportunities for attackers to exploit. Logs are valuable for monitoring and troubleshooting, but they can also contain sensitive information. Configure your customer support software to avoid logging passwords, credit card numbers, or other private data. Secure log storage and restrict access to authorized personnel only. Good logging practices balance security with operational needs. Regularly monitor account activity for signs of unusual behavior, such as logins from new locations or changes to user permissions. Set up alerts for suspicious actions and investigate promptly. Proactive monitoring helps you catch potential security incidents before they escalate. If you serve customers in regions with strict data protection laws, such as GDPR in Europe, enable compliance features in your support software. This may include data retention policies, consent management, and the ability to delete customer data on request. Compliance settings help you avoid legal trouble and build customer trust. Email notifications can contain sensitive information. Configure your customer support software to send notifications securely using encrypted channels where possible. Avoid including private data in email bodies, and encourage users to log in to view details. Secure email practices help prevent data leaks. Live chat and messaging features are popular in customer support. Ensure these channels are encrypted and that chat logs are stored securely. Limit access to chat histories and regularly review permissions. Secure messaging keeps customer conversations private and protected. Automatic logoff settings help prevent unauthorized access when users forget to sign out. Configure your customer support software to log out inactive users after a set period. This is especially important for shared computers or remote work environments, where unattended sessions can be exploited. Admin accounts have the highest level of access and are prime targets for attackers. Limit the number of admin users and require strong authentication for admin actions. Regularly review admin privileges and remove unnecessary access. Protecting admin accounts is critical for overall system security. If your support software includes a customer portal, secure it with authentication, encryption, and access controls. Limit what customers can see and do based on their identity. Regularly test the portal for vulnerabilities and update security settings as needed. A secure portal builds trust and protects customer data. Keep an eye on failed login attempts, as they can indicate brute force attacks or unauthorized access attempts. Set up alerts for multiple failed logins and consider temporarily locking accounts after too many failures. Monitoring failed logins helps you respond quickly to potential threats. Beyond backups, a disaster recovery plan outlines how to restore your customer support software after major incidents like cyber attacks or natural disasters. Define recovery objectives, assign responsibilities, and test your plan regularly. Being prepared for the worst ensures your business can bounce back quickly and continue serving customers. If your customer support software offers APIs, ensure the documentation is secure. Avoid exposing sensitive information or credentials in public docs. Require authentication to access detailed API guides and regularly review documentation for security risks. Secure documentation prevents accidental data leaks. Patch management is about more than just updating software. Track security patches for all components of your customer support system, including plugins and integrations. Apply patches promptly and document your update process. Effective patch management reduces vulnerabilities and keeps your environment secure. We've covered a comprehensive list of security settings to enable first in your customer support software. From authentication and encryption to monitoring and disaster recovery, each setting plays a vital role in protecting your business and your customers. Start by reviewing your current setup. Prioritize the most critical settings and create a plan for ongoing security improvements. Remember, security is an ongoing process, not a one-time task. Stay vigilant, keep learning, and your customer support environment will remain safe and trustworthy.